Assignment 5, Memoir, Take 1. Some people's passion is playing football, or painting, or maybe even cooking. My passion is technical theater. As I look back at my most memorable moments of my life, I've had many of them at the Morris R. Burton Performing Arts Center, designing lights and building sets for my high school's performances. Last year's performance of Grease was especially important to me because it was the last show that I got to produce with the directors, stage crew members, and actors that I've worked with over the past 4 years. When Grease was performed in March of 2015, I felt like I was prepared as I ever was for a show. Months of preparation, designing, and implementing lighting had led to my final performance of my high school career. As I put on the uncomfortable yet comforting black Clearcom headset one last time, a wave of emotions hit me. I was happy because of the shows I've helped create, but sad because it was all coming to an end so quickly. I was nervous that cues wouldn't be executed correctly, but excited to see the audience's reactions from the complex automations. Right before a show, time seems to slow down and you feel like a bomb about to explode. You think of every little thing that has led up to the show, and that's exactly what was running through my head when I hit go to activate the first lighting cue. As the crowd cheered in anticipation for the amazing performance that was about to take place, I was taken aback by how much technical theater had made an impact on my life. I thought of how much I've grown as an individual through technical theater and all the steps I've taken to get there. I remember reminiscing on three specific times I've spent working in the theater. The first memory that popped in my head was constructing sets backstage with my friends at stage crew. The sounds of a miter saw slicing through a 2x4 traveled through my head. The gritty scent of sawdust filled the air, and sawdust particles went flying everywhere. Looking to my left, our technical director, Mike Smith, was explaining to crew members how to use power tools properly. The humming sound of the industrial air conditioning system kept me focused as I sorted through lighting gels to find the perfect color to complement Sandy and Danny Zuko on stage. As the stage manager of Grease called Go Q2 and the lights on stage changed, my mind drifted to another fond memory of stage crew. I remember thinking about all of the preparations that were needed backstage before a show could be put on. While standing on stage 2 hours before Grease opened for its final show, I was going through my stage checklist, making sure all technical aspects would run smoothly. I paced back and forth, staring directly into the 1,000-watt Fresnel lights. Sweat dripped down my face as I made sure the lights were positioned right. Light 37, check. Light 39, check. Light 41, check. Unfortunately, when I went to sit down on the stage, a piece of loose metal pierced my skin and went under my fingernail. The stage was filthy and littered with screws and nails that were not cleaned up. I angrily swept the stage and vacuumed up loose pieces on the stage so it was safe for others. I'll never forget that moment. Go Q 3. Blackout. As the stage went dark, so did my previous memory. Go Q4. Sitting in the lighting booth, can't help but think of the many shows that Darren has produced. Being involved in over 30 shows, I truly have a passion for technical theater and wouldn't trade it for anything. Ever since I was little, I've always wanted to learn as much as I could about technology, so naturally, combining technology with theater was the perfect fit for me. Go Q5. My elbows were resting on the black, fake leather cushions on the Hog 2, our current lighting board. The buttons, unfamiliar most, but familiar to me, were similar to a mechanical keyboard. They had a very definitive clicking sound, which was great feedback for designing complex cues when working in the dark. The faint sound of a computer fan humming away kept me focused as I meticulously programmed cues for hours on end. Even though this was very intellectually demanding, I wouldn't give it up for anything. Go, Q5. The wave of emotions of happiness, sadness, nervousness, and excitement was all hitting me at once. I was forced to take it all in and finally face the fact that my time at the Morris R. Burton Performing Arts Center was over. Never again would I be running a show for a high school performance. As much as I was excited to experience new things in life, this is one thing that I wish I could have kept with me as I progressed through college. Technical theater was just a large part of my life, and it seemed wrong to cease working on productions. With everything that I've learned and the memories that I've made through theater, I know I must continue working in technical theater throughout college and the rest of my life. I've joined the Penn State Thespian Society to continue my passion for technical theater. I've met new people with new perspectives on theater, and it's been a wonderful experience so far. I found a new place that I can call home with a new theater family and a new set of technical problems that I can set out to fix.